Hey everyone, it's Ashley and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a what you should not bring to college. If you did not watch my last video, I did a what you should bring to college, and that link will be down below if you have not yet checked it out. But I'm doing a what you should not bring because there's a lot of things that you shouldn't bring to college. The first thing that you shouldn't do or bring is overpack. Like, this is just like a general, like, do not overpack. In the case of going to college, less is definitely more. You should just pack what you need, and then if you need something there that you're missing, then when you're in college, that's when you'll get it. Just bring the things that you know that you will for sure need, not that, oh, I'm gonna bring this because I think I'm gonna need it later in the future and never use it. So just bring what you do need, because when you get to college and you realize, oh, you need something, you can go to the store there in your college, or just wait till the next time that you come home and bring it. Hello, Editing Ashley here. If all else fails, you can always Amazon Prime it, because we live in the day and age of Amazon Prime. So if you need something, it'll be at your dorm apartment in like 2 days, rather than just like bring your whole life and then just not use it. Because I know a lot of people during the moving in and moving out process, I've realized a lot of people literally moved their whole life as if like they were moving out of their house permanently. Like, even like people I know that were from Houston, they literally like moved out of their house, literally. Whereas like me, like I try to pack light. Like, I was pretty proud of myself that I actually packed quite light for my dorm, and most of my things were still here. Like, I literally split my closet half and half, like a wardrobe for at home, a wardrobe for in college. So my things are kind of just split in half, like things for college, things for home. I try to like be really picky about like what I needed, and I mean, I was fine. I didn't need that many things. So the next thing is what not to bring is a printer, because what I've learned is that like colleges tend to give you free printing money. So at Texas A&M, each semester we're given $30 printing money. And with technology nowadays, most of my things are online. I didn't have to like print anything besides like lab reports here and there, but like lab reports weren't even that much, and I pretty much only printed out my math notes just because I like having like printed math notes, whereas a lot of people took notes on their laptops or tablets, or just like do a traditional notebook. And I find that like $30 was like enough, you know? There's no point of buying a printer, ink, and paper just for you to like barely use it. I mean, you can bring it, but it's just gonna take up space, and it's just there for like the convenience of it. But like, why would you spend that extra money when you're already paying for printer and like ink and paper in your tuition? And it's just use the printing money. Like, yeah, it's a little bit of a hassle to like have to go to a library or a commons area to find a printer, but you're probably gonna be around a printer on campus at some point anyways, so it shouldn't be like that big of a deal, you know? The next thing that you shouldn't bring is a TV. I know a lot of people tend to bring TVs, but like, I haven't touched my TV in ages. Like, at home, I barely use my TV. If you're watching shows or movies, I tend to be watching shows and movies on Netflix stuff on my laptop. Like, everything pretty much is like projected on my laptop, so you don't really need to spend money on a TV. Not only that, it's also bulky, and it's hard to use a TV, especially if you were dorming with your roommate, because it's rude when like your roommate's trying to sleep and you're just playing television out loud. Like, it just goes to show, like, just stick with your laptop, plug in some earphones, and then just like stay quiet. The next thing is you shouldn't bring an excessive amount of pillows and blankets. I understand, like, people tend to go overboard with the whole decoration and like, oh, designing a whole room, but like, I try to keep my dorm simple, like not have like too many pillows. Like, I kept my pillows to a minimal, and I feel like I also had like a little bit too many pillows. Like, just bring like a practical pillow, maybe like 1 or 2 decorative pillows, and just like call it that. Like, bring more practical pillows and blankets over like decorative ones, because you want something useful. Like, everything you want to bring to college, allow them to have a purpose, because it's gonna be very annoying having to like move aside like your decorative things to make it look cute. Because honestly, like, besides that like initial like photo of like, hey, like I moved in, like, are you really gonna like upkeep your dorm to make it look that cute all the time? Bring everything that's practical to you, and not just like make it look cute, because you're not gonna like have it look cute after like, hey, I moved in, got my photo type of thing, you know? The next thing is don't bring excessive plates and dishes. Really, you only need one of them. I brought like 1 plate, 1 bowl, a fork, pair of chopsticks. That's it. Like, you really don't need it. You don't really need that many things. It's not like you're in a full kitchen or anything. I would use it to eat and I'll just wash it right away. Like, you don't really need an excessive amount. And buy cheap ones. I bought mine from IKEA. They were pretty cheap. I know there's like cheap ones at Walmart and Target. Make sure the ones you get are like microwave safe, so that you don't have to have a hassle of like, oh, like I can't have this being microwaved and whatnot. Just have it microwave safe and just get cheap ones to save some money. The next thing you don't need to bring is going out clothes. Let me tell you, you don't need those going out clothes. Like, you would think like, hey, like I need that for a party, I need it to go here, I need it to go there. But honestly, I barely dressed up going to college. I literally lived in a t-shirt and shorts like almost 24/7. The way I had packed my clothes was like I had my closet for like going out clothes, even though like I tried to keep it to a minimum. I didn't bring that many going out clothes, but the little clothes I did bring, I maybe wore like 1 or 2 outfits out of that closet, and I mainly stayed in like my comfy like school clothes. So don't bring too many going out clothes. Like, you would think that you need all those clothes, but in reality you actually don't. The next thing is bring minimal amount of t-shirts. I know I just said that like all I wore is t-shirts, so you would think you need to bring a lot of t-shirts, but bring like very little t-shirts, because chances are you're going to get a lot of t-shirts along the way. My t-shirt collection has grown so much, especially I came with like I think a good amount of t-shirts, and they just kept adding on to like how many t-shirts I had. During Howdy Week, I got quite a bit of t-shirts from Howdy Week, and then there's like fairs and stuff, and then like during the year there's always like places that are giving out free t-shirts. I got so many free t-shirts, I don't even know what to do with them. And if you join a sorority, chances are you're gonna get tons of t-shirts from a sorority for sure. The next thing is, do not bring tons of school supplies. Most of your things are online. Most of my homework, most of my class assignments are literally online. You basically don't need much. Basically you only need like a notebook, a few pens, highlighters, maybe a folder if like you print out your notes, but you really don't need much. I literally kept a 3-subject notebook for each subjects in my class. For classes that are slow paced, I like writing out my notes, whereas if the class is more fast paced and I can't keep up writing, then I'll type it up. But most of my things are online. Homework, quizzes, assignments, they're literally all online. You don't need to bring that much. It's not like high school where you need a whole like school supplies list. It's literally like you just need a few things. Make sure you have like enough pens for the year, enough pencils, you're good to go. The next thing is, you don't need an excessive amount of storage and organizations, which you would think that you need, and that's where I went wrong this past year. I had bought so many bins and storage and organizers because I was like, I'm in a dorm, I need organizations to like make sure I'm organized. I have places for my things, but I didn't keep an account of like what furniture I was given in my dorm, and I had more than enough space. I actually had like storage that I had bought that didn't get filled when I first moved in. Like, it was just there. Like, I had a whole storage cart, and it was pretty big, made to put clothes in, and it was never filled up. It was like throughout the year when I started like bringing more clothes that like I started to fill the clothes up. But I had like extra bins and stuff that were just there, like they were just empty and just sitting there like the whole year that I didn't use because I didn't need it. Like, I even had like extra storage space that the university gave me that I never used or didn't even know like what to use for. The moral of the story of what you shouldn't bring your whole life. I know some people literally pack their whole bedroom, and it's just a hassle of like moving everything back. When I was moving out, I lived in an all-girls dorm. So literally our hallway was filled with decoration and extra necessities, and my mom was literally like, where do they put this stuff? Because the dorm is literally so small. Honestly, I don't know where all those things were placed or where, but make sure everything is with a purpose. Like, if you're leaving this video with anything, make sure that it's whatever you bring, make sure it has a purpose. Like, just don't bring it and be like, hey, I think I'm gonna need that. No, you don't think. Like, make sure you know. Like, if you're not gonna use that at home, what makes you think you're gonna use it in your dorm, you know? Make sure like there's something useful per thing that you bring, and don't bring so much clothes. You're limited in closet space anyways. Make sure you like bring more practical clothes rather than going out clothes. And that's basically it. That's like all I could come up with what not to bring. Just don't overpack. Try to pack light. I know that's hard, but just try to pack light. And basically that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully this video helped you out. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys.